Welcome to Monday Morning Coffee Chat. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I had an extremely busy weekend. Saturday I got up early, went to a little craft show with my sister-in-law, stayed for about 45 minutes, and then I had to hop over. I had a LuLaRoe pop-up shop party, and then from there I went to my brother, and I was just going all day. And then Sunday, of course, I went to church, and I just had lots of things to do. After I got home, had a baby shower to go to. So it was busy, but it was a good weekend. I enjoyed being active and busy. So I'm getting really excited. I will leave for our trip on Friday, so I have 4 days until then, and a ton of stuff to do. So anyway, let me get started this morning and read from our morning devotional, Jesus is Calling. And I hadn't even read it this morning. It's terrible. But hang on one second. I had to run to the Golden Arches for coffee this morning, so. Okay. So it says, worship me in the beauty of holiness. All true beauty reflects some of who I am. I am working my ways in you, the divine artist creating loveliness within your being. My main work is to clear out debris and clutter, making room for my spirit to take full possession. Collaborate with me in this effort by being willing to let go of anything I choose to take away. I know what you need, and I have promised to provide all of that abundantly. Your sense of security must not rest in your possessions or in things going your way. I am training you to depend on me alone, finding fulfillment in my presence. This entails being satisfied with much or with little, accepting either as my will for the moment. Instead of grasping and controlling, you are learning to release and receive. Cultivate this receptive stance by trusting me in every situation. And that's from Psalms 29:2 and Psalms 27:4. Wow. Okay, I know you can tell I'm getting emotional because I've just got a lot of things going on. That most of you don't know about, and those are powerful words. It is so hard not to question and to wonder why things are happening around you, and I don't even know what to say, because that has hit me so hard. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry guys. I'm going to share my story with you this morning, because that verse has hit me so hard. You know, I try to live my life being a very giving person and caring about others and loving others. And some days I do a real good job of that, and some days probably not so much. But it's hard for me to accept the limitations that I have right now, because I've always been the kind of person that I like to, you know, I'm one of those people who like to give, and it's hard to receive sometimes for me, because I feel like I'm the one that should be giving, because I feel like God has blessed me so much for different things in my life, and I just like to do these things. And sometimes I do them, though, at the detriment to myself, and because I don't know how to say no. And but some of you that are really close to me know that 3 years ago, when I was diagnosed with cancer again, I lost my job, and I had no means of support, and I lived on my savings account. That was one thing I was thankful for, that, you know, I've always been taught to save, because you never know what could happen. But I blew through my savings account in a year, and the last 2 years I've pretty much lived on faith. And I've gotten a part-time, you know, I got a part-time job where I help take care of this elderly lady who I love to death. But it's been hard. It's been a real struggle. And with my health situation and stuff, that's why I had stopped, you know, crafting and stuff, because I just, it was hard for me physically, but financially it was even more difficult. But then I you know, I got this part-time job, and I was able to, you know, dabble here and there. But after my cancer went into remission, and then they found out that I had lupus, it was real hard to find work and stuff, and so I had to apply for disability, and I finally got approved for disability. But 3 years without paying, you know, a house payment kind of puts you into foreclosure. So I've been in foreclosure for 3 years, and I've been up to the sale date before, and God has just worked a miracle. I mean, I've been in my house for 3 years with it being foreclosed on, and God's allowed me to stay there. He's taking care of me because He said He would. And that's why this verse has hit me so hard this morning, because, you know, he says He's clearing out clutter and debris from our lives to make room for His Spirit to take full possession. And I know some days that I allow that clutter and debris to clog up my life, and it gets me stuck. And I think the thing that I've learned that just hit me when I read this is that I've been so desperately trying to cling on to this house and not cling on to Him the whole time, but, you know, just try to find ways to save my house. And it just hit me, you know what? If God sees fit for me to stay in this house, then I will. And if He doesn't, then He will provide a place for me. So, you know, a lot of people say, why are you going on vacation? Because it's been paid for. I mean, you know, I needed a break, and so I decided to take it. And, you know, I talked to my pastor about it and said, you know, I'm probably going to get criticized for doing this. And he said, you know, a body needs to rest. Your mind needs to rest. And he said, there's nothing wrong with you going to have some rest and relaxation and get away from your situation for a little while. So I guess that's why that verse just hit me the way it is. And I know I'm probably just rambling right now, and I apologize for that. But my heart's been very tender for the last few days, and things have been hitting me real. So there's me, very vulnerable and open right now. And I apologize if I made anybody feel uncomfortable or anything. It's just I felt like it was time to share what was going on, because I've had a lot of you call and say, hey, you know, you look down today, or, you know, Gareth, my friend Gareth from G's Embellishment Program, he always knows when I'm down. He'll ask me what's wrong, and so many of you support me emotionally and spiritually, and I can't even tell you how much that means to me. So, okay, I'll try to get myself up a little bit here. Let me just tell you what is going on for the week. I will have a Dollar Tree Tuesday tomorrow. And also, I will have my design team project from Shabby Chic Boutique comes out tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, my design team project from Gareth will come out. And then Thursday, I am going to be doing my Facebook Live, working on a cover of the junk journal and some tea staining techniques. So, and then Friday I will be leaving. The following week I will have a Dollar Tree Tuesday video that I have pre-recorded. And if I can work it out, we may have Monday morning coffee on the ship. So, I will be vlogging while I'm gone, and I may or may not be able to get it uploaded while I'm gone, so I may just have to upload the trip when I get back. So, anyway, I hope you all are having a blessed Monday, and I hope you all have a blessed week. If you've not checked out my challenge, Cards and Teddies for Kids, please go do that. It's not a challenge for me to get anything, but rather to get some kids and stuff, some little holiday cheer in their life that are sick. So, if you haven't seen my video, I'll link it below so that you can check that out too. So guys, I know this is kind of a short week. I just, I have so much stuff on my mind that I'm afraid to say anything what I'm feeling right now as far as sharing. But I just will say this: tomorrow is election day, but a lot of people have been voting already. But if you're a Christian, pray about it, and because you know, our pastor said in church Sunday, and it really is true, that whoever is in the White House, then God will set up He put them there, or He allowed them to be put there. So, and ultimately, that's what we have to rely on, is that God is the one that's in control, not man. So, anyway, I just ask you to pray about that, and no matter what side you're on or whatever, just go out and vote. Personally, I'll be glad when this election is over with, because I've seen so many friends get torn apart and so many arguments and fights. It's been ridiculous. So, anyway, guys, I just want to say I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Have a blessed week, and make sure you do a random act of kindness this week to somebody, because you never know, the kindness you show to someone else may be the world to them for that day. All right, guys, I love you much. Talk to you later. Bye.